What's up, YouTube? You guys already know, man, you cannot shoot an NBA 2K21 if you do not have your badges. It doesn't matter if you have a 99 three-pointer, a 70 three-pointer. It's a struggle without those badges. So I'm going to show you guys how to get shooting badges, and you can really do this in a day if you have the time. Be aware, I only have an 81 midi and a 75 three-pointer. This badge method will work for, if you have a 99 three-pointer, if you're a blurry shot, or even if you have like a 65 three-pointer, on the lower end, if you have a 50 three-pointer, it's going to be tough for you, I'm not going to lie. But some badges that are going to help you out, you want range extender as high as it'll go. You're going to be shooting, range extender even helps on midi, so those are going to be big. Difficult shots gold. You can shoot leaners even if you only have like a 70 midi. If you got the difficult shots gold, they made it a lot easier to shoot in my career, so you definitely want to have that on. Corner specialist and catch and shoot, just for those, when you're wide open, to give you that little extra boost to hit the shot. And if you have hot zones, please put on hot zone hunter as high as you can get it. That's going to help you hit so many more shots, so many more whites. You're going to want the difficulty on pro, of course. Now, people say you get more badge points on Hall of Fame, yada, 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 but you're not trying to sweat against the AIs. You're just trying to get these badges as quick as possible. Other badges that are going to help you with this method, you're going to want quick first step and handles for days as high as you can get, because you don't want to get tired. That's going to hurt your shooting percentages. And if you can get pickpocket, throw that thing on. It's going to get you steals. It's going to get you easy fades, easy, just fast break points. Basically, just more possessions. And the more possessions you have, the more shots you take, the more shots you make. That is going to get you, more points for shooting. Now, if you guys are all going to be doing this to get your badges, but one bonus thing too, you want to shoot as good as possible in my career, because the hotspots will transfer over. You see, I got all these hotspots in my career. I'm shooting 58%, 42%. You only have to shoot 40% from a spot to get a hot zone there, and it's actually transferring to my park, to my pro-am, to my rec. So not only are you getting your shooting badges doing this method, you're also getting your hotspots. So it's definitely going to be something you want to try to do. I know it's not the most fun thing in the world, but it pays off in the end. So method, so this is for one thing. So once you get the ball, have normal forward triple threat on, call for a screen, don't be dribbling, and then just jab step. If you keep jab stepping like you're seeing right here, the defender will hit the screen, and then boom, I got a wide open three. And you want to be able to shoot as good as possible. If you shoot bad, it's going to hurt your percent. So just keep doing that. They will back up eventually. Another one, say you're on a fast break. This is probably the least effective one, but if you're like a play shot, you can actually make this work. Whenever they're sagging off a little bit, just do a little hop back, press down on the right joystick, and shoot it. It's always going to be off dribble, like I said, so if you're a play shot, it's more for you. Another method, just call for a screen when you're dribbling, run the defender into the screen, and then fade that thing, as you can see right there. Fades actually give you a lot of points too. That's one of my personal favorite things to do. And for the last one, it's just a simple catch and shoot. That's why I had catch and shoot corner specialist. If the defender's not on you, you can just get a quick three up, a quick three off. Boom, right there, green. And that's going to give you the points. And I got a ton of clips. You guys are going to watch everything I do. So, if you're like, well, I can't get open off fades. I can't get open off the triple threat. I can't do this. I can't do that. You're just going to see a lot of different things. People go out to the park without the badges, and they're shooting 1 for 20. They're getting cold spots everywhere, and then once you got the cold spots, you can't shoot at all. So it's kind of like you're trapped. I'm telling you guys right now, you want to hit that my career, you want to get your badges, especially if you're not a pure sharp, if you're not a playmaking shot. If you're a build like mine where your shooting is not the best, you do not want to go out there with 0 badges. I did play a few games with no badges. I cannot lie. I was like, I got a 75 three-pointer. They leave me open, I'll be able to hit that thing. I was not able to hit that thing. I was, I was mad. I can't lie. I was like, 75 three-pointer with good release has got to be enough to shoot. But it's not like that this year. Even play shots with 93 pointers. They were going out there with no hot spots. They had no difficult shots trying to fade. They were all missing. If you have the time, if you got the patience, just go to the my career. Try this method. Like, boom, that dude's leaving me open right there. When I was doing this, it was actually hard to shoot in my career. They dropped a patch recently to make it super easy to shoot in my career. That way you don't have to worry about getting cold zones in my career, bringing that to the park. If you have cold zones going into my career, I'm not going to lie, it's going to be a little bit harder to shoot. As you see in this video, like I said, I got some cold spots because I played a couple games in the park before I got my badges. So it was a little bit tougher to shoot, but if you're still going to be able to hit. As long as you're taking wide open shots, you're going to hit that game. And then after you hit a few, you're going to get your neutral spots. And then boom, a few more games, you're hitting good. You're going to have your hot spots to help. And once you got your hot spots, hot spots compared to no spots is night and day. If you guys haven't seen 2K Labs, they dropped a video on it. They have these modded controllers. They test everything. Like, you know, basically they can test it perfectly. And a build, you know, from cold zone to neutral zone, it's not too much of a difference. But from no zone to hot zone, it's like 20% shooting percent difference. Not only that, you can put hot zone hunter. That adds like to another 10 to 20%, you know, shooting percent. It's just, man, I don't know. I don't completely agree with having to have hotspots to shoot in NBA 2K because, you know, 2K is a game of casuals, you know. Not everybody's going to be playing my career for hotspots. Not everybody, you know, even has that much time. Some people maybe just hopping on for an hour, you know, an hour or two a week trying to play with their boys. They go out there, they play a dribble guy with all his hotspots. They're bricking everything. They hate the game, and then they, you know, they stop playing. But hey man, if you guys are watching this video, I'm sure you got the time to get the hotspot. So as you see, you know, let me just commentate this, calling for a screen right there, shooting the fade. I will say with the fading, you can kind of let that thing go a lot. A lot of the times it's going to seem like people are kind of near you, but they're not really. You see, I took it right there. That was a 17% contested, but other times it look like they're just as close to me, and it'll say wide open. Like, look right here. I jab step. He goes way back. I know you're going to be tempted to, like, just put on steady shooter, do a bunch of catch and shoots, just throw it up. I'm telling you, don't do that. Be patient. Even if you're, like, jab step and they don't back up, you can't shoot that whole possession. Pass the ball, let your teammate shoot, let the shot clock run out. Don't hurt your shooting percentage just because you want to get off the shot. You see, I even did kind of both there. I did the jab step, he gets off of me, and then I still did the fade. You get more points from fading compared to standstill shots. So after you get difficult shots, I would try to fade pretty much every time. I know a lot of people, you know, you're going to be going into this with 0 badges. So my recommendation is definitely just do the jab step. Try to get in the hot spot. If you can get one hot spot and then just keep shooting from that spot to get your badges, and then boom, you can get like 5-6 badges, and then you can start working on hot spots in other places. You see right there, I mean, once you put on the difficult shots, whatever you can get it to, gold's fine, Hall of Fame's even better. It's like night and day compared to, you know, trying to fade with no badges. That's a mistake I was making. And same thing with the catch and shoots. Catch and shoots are super easy shots, especially if you have it on pro difficulty, even if you have no badges. Try to get those as many times as you can. Even when you're tired, you see, let that thing fly. That's why I said the tireless score will come in handy. Now, I will tell you, if you're scoring a lot of points, the AIs are going to start double teaming you. I have no idea why, but it's like you call for a screen, you get double teamed, you got to pass, your teammates start scoring, and all of a sudden you play 5-6 minutes, and you're not getting any badges. If you need playmaking badges, and then you can go in and keep playing through, that's a nice, you know, nice easy way. And, you know, you're probably trying to get playmaking badges if you're trying to get shooting badges. But, you know, say you don't need playmaking badges, you're just trying to get the shooting badges, you can just foul out of that game. It's not going to do anything. It's not like they're going to bench you once you're a starter or anything. You're not going to lose any minutes. So you can just foul out, go into the next game. They're not going to start off double teaming you, which is a thing. And, if you have sharp takeover, shot creating takeover, I would definitely recommend use that to the fullest. I mean, just, you know, don't get too wild with it, but if you can, you know, fade some 3-pointers. You know, if you're trying to get this hot spot to the top of the key, you don't really have the space to get there most of the time, but with sharp takeover, you can basically shoot a little bit contested. That's the time to work on your hot spots whenever you have the takeover, because you're more than likely not to miss. You see, I'm getting this, going coast to coast, getting the fade up right there. And yeah, man, let me know what kind of build you guys are. If you guys have any questions, if you're struggling, I know this is going to be really easy for play shots. You know, if you're a pure playmaker, you need to get some badges first. It's going to feel a lot easier. I mean, you'll be able to do it, but it's definitely going to be a struggle. You know, same thing. I know my friend, he has a sharp lock, a tall one. He doesn't have, you know, high ball control, but he does have Hall of Fame shooting badges. He put the Hall of Fame difficult shots on. He put some hot zone hunter on, and he was able to do it. You got a lot less speed. But, you know, you can still make it happen. It's not going to be the most exhilarating thing in the world, but hey, man, you need those badges. You can go dominate the park. And if you're a build with a 53-pointer, people aren't hitting with those this year, so good luck, my man. I mean, I guess probably try to jab step, get one hot spot, keep shooting there. You know, maybe once you get some shooting badges, maybe it'll be easy, maybe it won't. 2K tried to make it where you can't shoot, but that's it, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, like, I'm out. Peace.